Today we are talking about how you can create multiple streams of income. How anyone, you inclusive, can create multiple streams of income. You know that the greatest need of man is knowledge. You need to know, as a citizen of God's kingdom, you have been delivered from satanic manipulation. What we need is deliverance from ignorance. The Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. What you don't know will limit you. What you don't know can kill you. So the greatest need of man is knowledge. Knowledge. The difference between those who have and those who do not have is what? Knowledge. The difference between the millionaires of our days and the beggars of our day, those who are merely getting along, those who are living from paycheck to paycheck, who are living from hand to mouth, the difference between them and those who have enough to spare and to scatter is knowledge. There is something they know that others do not know. And if you get to know it and practice it, you will get the result that the millionaires are getting. If you know what they know and you do it, that is it. And so today it's important to know that you need to create multiple streams of income. If you are going to achieve financial freedom, if financial success is your dream, it's a good dream. God put that dream there. Dream of financial independence that you have is God that put it there. It's a good one. So if you are going to achieve your dream of financial independence, you need to know that one source of income can never and will never, and it's not enough to achieve financial freedom. So first we ask, what is multiple streams of income? You know, some people have 3 jobs, 4 jobs. They have one job in the morning, another in the evening, probably in the night. They are working in another place. And I say, I have many streams of income. That is not multiple streams of income. It is multiple struggle. You have a day job, and then in the evening, as you close from work, you use your vehicle, you use your car for Uber, and then you use it as taxi or Uber, as people call it, depending on where you are. So you use your vehicle to carry others and they pay you. You turn it to transportation business as another side hustle. And then maybe on weekend, you are good in music. You teach people how to play the piano or one music instrument or the other that you know, and they pay you. It's another source of income. Yes. Or maybe you are even good at public speaking. You are an MC. Once in a while, people invite you to MC their occasion, and it's another source of income. But you doing all of this is not multiple streams of income. It is multiple struggles. Why is it so? Because all of this requires your physical presence and your time. If you are not there at your job and fully giving your time, you will be sacked. You will lose that job. And if you are not there to drive the Uber and carry people, money will not come. If you are not there to teach the music instrument on weekend, you will not make money there. If you are not there to serve as MC using your energy, using your time, you will not make money there. And so anything, all of this requires your physical presence. It requires your time. And if you are not there, you can't make money there. So it's not multiple streams of income. It's multiple struggle. Multiple streams of income means you have sources of income that gives you money, that makes money for you without requiring your presence and your energy all the time. Multiple streams of income. You have sources of income or sources of money that's working for you without requiring your presence and your time all the time. The sources of income you have that does not require your presence or your energy all the time, that is multiple streams of income. Okay? So, for example, you have a job doing in the morning, but you have the taxi. Instead of you running the taxi, you rent the car out As you go to work, another person takes your car and runs the transportation business. So the transportation business brings money to you without you being physically involved. It becomes a different stream of income. You are at work, but someone else is using your car to run Uber, to run transportation for taxi, and it generates money. A portion of that money comes to you. That's a different stream of income. You create an event management company such that people want you to do MC, but you may not necessarily be there. You train other people on how to do MC. And so when people call on you to do MC, even though you are at work, even though you're not there, you send others to go and do the MC and make money, and a portion of that money comes to you. That's a multiple stream of income. Okay? The weekend music classes, you now train other people who can train others, so that even when you are not there, they can train people, and then you pay the people who are training, and some portion of the money comes to you. So you have turned it to a business that does not require your presence all the time. It becomes a stream of income different from your daytime job that you keep. Or another way, that weekend music classes, you can now document it, package it, put it in CDs or in booklets, and then you now sell out the CDs and people watch it without you physically being there. You train them via your CD. The product you have packaged. As people watch the CD, the live recording you have done, they learn it without you being there. That is a business. That is a source of a stream of income to you. So I believe now you know the difference between sources of income and streams of income. You can have many sources of income that requires you all the time. You are struggling. You are stressing yourself out because it's not sustainable. You can't do it for long. On the other hand, if you turn it to streams, they don't require your presence all the time. Just minimal. All you need is supervision, and you can do it from wherever you are. It can be online, it can be physical, but those businesses can operate and bring money to you without your physical presence all the time. That's a stream of income. So that's what we mean by streams of income. So another question people ask is, why should we bother ourselves creating many streams of income? Why is it necessary to have different streams of income? The answer is this. Looking at the Holy Book, when God created man, he put man in the Garden of Eden, and then God created 4 streams of river to flow into the garden and sustain man. What does that tell you? You know, in religion, we just read a book to know, but the Bible is not a religious book. It's a manual for living. The Bible is a constitution of heaven. It's a manual to guide our life. So we should learn from everything God has recorded in the Bible for us. So in the Bible, when God created man, we see that God created 4 streams of sustenance for man. God created 4 streams of income to sustain man. With all the plantings in the garden, God still caused rivers, 4 streams to flow into the garden. What does that tell you and I? For any man on earth to be financially healthy and wealthy, you need at least 4 streams of income. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need at least 4 streams of income, because that is the number of streams of income that God created for Adam at the point of creation. I mean, that is what God did. Then you and I will have no other option. We better learn from that. So that we need at least 4 streams of income. Another reason why it is good to have 4 streams of income is no rich man on earth, no wealthy man on earth depends on one stream of income. Nobody. Check out the likes of Tony Elumelu, Aliko Dangote. Make a research and see how many businesses he has. The likes of Mark Zuckerberg. the like of Bill Gates, the like of Warren Buffett, the like of Jeff Bezos, all rich men on earth, those who are wealthy, those who have achieved financial freedom, none of them did that through one vehicle of wealth or through one stream of income. So if God did it and the rich men on earth, then yours cannot be different. If you want to achieve the wealth that others have achieved, wisdom demands that you learn from them. How did they do it? What did they do? Do the same thing and you get the same result they're getting. So that is why we need multiple streams of income, at least 4 of them. So the question now is, how can you create multiple streams of income? How can anyone create multiple streams of income? I'll discuss 2 steps today. 2 steps you can take to create multiple streams of income. I have compressed them. There are many steps, but I've compressed them into 2. The first step is to discover your primary stream of income. What is that you do that gives you the most money? Where does the 80% of your money come from? Using the Pareto principle, the 20-80 principle. 80% of the money you make come from 20% of your activities. That 20% of your activity is your primary source, your primary stream of income. So discover your primary stream and focus on it. Discover your primary stream of income. The thing you do that gets you the most money. It could be a day job that you keep. It could be a paid job that you are being paid salary and it's reasonable. It could be a particular talent of yours, a particular skill that you have acquired and is bringing money to you. That your primary stream could be a business that you are running currently and is paying your bill. That is your primary stream. A better way will be to discover your work, that which God has created you to do. What you do that brings you the greatest satisfaction. That which you are created to do. Your assignment on earth, the talent God has given you is pointing to a particular direction. What is that God has created you to do? Discover it using your talent and do it. Turn it to your primary stream of income. Develop yourself, develop your skill, develop the talent that God has put in you to the point that it brings money to you, to the point that it becomes your primary source of income. Discover your work and make it your primary stream of income. That is the first step. Discover your work and make it your primary stream of income. What you do on earth that makes you happy, what God has created you, your primary reason for existence, your assignment on earth. It could be music, could be writing, you have writing skills. Develop that ability to the extent that you write and people want to read your book, people want to buy your book, and it brings money to you. It could be speaking ability, you have ability to speak or ability to teach. That is a great skill. Work on it until people begin to make demand for it, such that it brings money to you. It could be musical skills. You can sing or you can play different musical instruments. You play them well, you teach people, you put them in packages that people are demanding, either for you to come and sing for them, or people are buying the music you have produced and packaged in form of CDs, or put them online and people are watching and are paying you for that. That is your work. Do it, package it such that it brings money to you. Let it be your primary stream of income. And then second step of how you can create multiple streams of income. The second step will be to use savings, investments, and financial intelligence to save money, and invest it to create other streams of income. In other words, you need to develop your financial intelligence. It's very important. From financial intelligence, you learn how to save. And then you know that saving is not enough. Financial intelligence will tell you that you need to save regularly. You save at least 20% of your income. 20% minimum. Save it. We know that from the story of Joseph in Egypt. He told Pharaoh that 1/5 of whatever they are bringing in the years of plenty should be saved for the years of famine. Joseph advised Pharaoh that 1/5 of the harvest in the years of plenty should be saved against the famine coming. 1/5 represents 20%. So that's where the idea of saving a minimum of 20% comes from. So save minimum of 20%, 20, 30, or 40%, even 50%. It depends on your passion. It depends on where you are. It depends on where you are going. It's not even bad to save 50%, 70%, depending on where you are. For example, you are single, you are not married, you still stay with your parents. So you live with your parents, you are not paying house rent, even though you are working. You're not married. So you see, you can save up to 70% of your money. Yes, you can. So depending on the responsibility you have, aim to save minimum of 20%. If you are already a family man, you have a wife, you have children, you have house rent to pay, you have bills to pay. Saving 70% may not be feasible, but you should aim to save minimum of 20%. That's financial intelligence. There's a lot to say about that. I've made some recordings on that. And there are books to read. Books by somebody like Dr. Emmanuel Olumide, School of Money. I've read that book and impacted me so I learned so much. You can read that book. People like Myron Golden, a speaker, a business coach. You can go online, listen to them, read their books, Boss Moves. Books like this, we give you financial intelligence. 3 different books, you can make your research and then gain financial intelligence. So you get to know that there is need to save. And then you know also from financial intelligence that savings is not wealth. The money saved and kept will depreciate if not invested. So from savings, you invest the money you have saved. You save money regularly. Every money that comes to your hand, you save a portion of it. And then from time to time, based on what you have accumulated by saving, you invest it. You are investing to create other streams of income. Let's say you have identified your primary stream of income. The primary stream of income could be a daytime job. It could be a business. It could be a skill. Maybe you are into music. Or it could be that you are into writing. You write books and people buy. That's your primary stream of income. Now, from the money that comes, you save it. From time to time, you invest. Now, you invest to create other streams of income. For example, you have saved money, you buy land and build a house and rent it out. The money you make from the rental, that is another stream of income. Or you can go into real estate. You buy land and sell it. It doesn't stop your daytime job. It doesn't stop what you do, your business. You can buy land, what they call land banking. You buy land to resell it in future at a higher price. It becomes a different stream of income because it doesn't require your presence. The money there is growing. The land you buy today, in 5 years' time, will be worth millions. So you invest in land, in real estate that will bring money for you. Or you can invest by going into another business or into partnership with someone's business that is already running. You can finance another person's business and some part of the profit comes to you. So while you are working at your daytime job or while you are working at your own business you have established already, there's another income coming to you from another business that you are not physically there. All because you invested, you partnered with that person. That is a different stream of income. While you are working at your daytime, you are doing your business, there's another money coming from the houses you have built, from the lands you have bought and resell. You are making another money. You are making money. That's a different stream of income. Or from the business you have partnered with others. You finance someone else's business and the business is running without you physically being there, and you're getting your own part of the profit. That's another stream of income. That's how you can build multiple streams of income. Or let's say you are an employee, you are working, but you have some ideas. You can write a book, and so people buy your book. It becomes another source of income for you. Without being there, you can sell your book online. You can distribute your book to booksellers, bookstores all over the world, and people are buying your books, and you're getting your own part of the sales. The proceeds from the sale of your book is another stream of income for you. Or you are an employee working daytime job, but you're good in music. You can record your music, release an album, give it out for sale. People buy your album, or probably people watch you online and they pay, or they buy your album and they pay. The money you make from selling your album, from the process of watching your music online, that's another stream of income. So you can see, you can create multiple streams of income irrespective of where you are, if you have financial intelligence. I believe with this, you can begin your journey to financial independence, financial freedom, which is the dream everybody wants. That's what God created you for. The stage where you fulfill your purpose. You need to fulfill divine mandate, the purpose work that God created you for. That's the place God wants you to be. And God has given you all it takes. Is within you. Just look within. Ask yourself some questions. Be honest yourself. Assess yourself. Find the answers. Run with it. And very soon, you get there. The most important thing is to start. Once you start, the energy you need, the everything you need, God backing you. And with self-discipline, you can achieve it. So, this is a toast to your financial freedom, to your financial success. I look forward to hearing from you. See you at the top. God bless you.